I'm not going to be kumbaya about it. Those challenging moments, but so far so good. It's been a beautiful journey. Yeah.
What's to you? What's the best thing about being a superstar?
For me personally, it's the fact that I get to travel. Because one thing I love to do, I love to visit different places. I love to travel a lot. I feel like if I wasn't doing music, I'd probably be a travel blogger or something. Because even to now, if I'm not too busy or I don't have anything to do in Nigeria or Lagos, I'll just like check the map. I'll be like, okay, what country can I go to? I'll Google it and I'll be like, oh, okay, this place seems fun, and I'll just pack my bags and go. Yeah, so I'd say the one thing I love to do is travel. For sure, that's one of my high points. And the fact that I could just like create something from my mind, and it's going to touch the lives of people positively. Like I get a lot of messages that, oh, your music got me out of depression. Anytime I listen to your music makes me really happy, and that goes beyond money or fame or whatever that could be. Like the fact that I could just impact people's minds positively is a big one for me.
I love that. I've always felt that, if life makes the mistake of making me a superstar, you are in trouble.
I see that.
In 2022, you were on the YouTube Foundry program.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It was a really eye-opening experience because it really like opened my eyes to some things I never really used to like look at. Like basically like being how important content was. Because there was a phase where like they told us that we had to post like 15 short videos and everything, and I saw that impacted my audience positively. And so I learned from that moment that putting out content continuously, whether you're dropping music or not, is actually really good for your brand. And I'd say that's one of the things that they really supported me. I'd say even like my first breakthrough hit song, Baby, actually blew up through YouTube. The animation on YouTube. Yeah, for sure. It was definitely on YouTube, and that was where I got my highest streams at the beginning. It was on YouTube, and yeah, it's so nice for you to clap for YouTube there. Yeah, so I'll be honest, I'd say like one of the most important social media apps that really helped my breakthrough was definitely YouTube. YouTube is definitely like up there. Yeah.
So last year, I think it was last year, 2022, you had SIP.
No, that was actually the end of 2021, towards the end of 2021.
I love that song.
Thank you so much.
What's your creative process like? How long does it take? How do you move from, do you just wake up and say, oh, I dreamt about this song I'm writing? What does that look like?
Well, sometimes I actually dream about melodies.
Really?
Yeah, so I could wake up with the melody.
I never start dreaming about food. I only dream.
My name is Joseph, so I dream a lot. Joseph the dreamer. So I sometimes it can be through like sometimes like I actually like remember melodies from my dreams, and I just quickly wake up and I record it on my voice notes.
Oh, wow.
My voice notes. And recording or making music for me is like I try to make that an everyday thing. So that way there's so much to work with. Like I don't just I don't like have a particular time frame of saying, today I want to record. As I'm leaving this event right now, I could just like decide to I'm actually going to record after this event.
Wow.
Yeah. So my recording process or my music making process, I just like it to come. It's as simple as it's as easy as drinking water for me.
Wow.
Yeah, like I just like record and make and create over time. Like right now I could be thinking of a particular sound or anything, and I feel like it's definitely important for me to do that.
That's brilliant. That is just brilliant. And we say that Africa and Nigeria in particular is so rich in creatives. A lot of people who sing in their homes who never get the opportunity. So I think you doing this is just brilliant. And
thank you.
It says a lot about the kind of person that you are. On my way here, just before last month, I stopped my car and then I had to beg them because my driver drove on BRT lane. I was listening to Osadebe.
Yeah.
I think one of the best things about the song is after you finish listening to it, you're just like, I really like this song. Like, who made this song? And I remember my wife was saying just some minutes earlier, she was saying, I heard this song, I didn't even know it was Joeboy. And I've always loved this song. What inspired that?
Yeah, so I'd say the major inspiration behind the song was the legend Chief Osita Osadebe. Yeah, I know that it was like I read because I love to read a lot and I love to read about like history and documentaries, music documentaries, and he was an icon making high life music. And there was one nickname they gave him, the hypertension doctor. Yeah, and that was because like his music always like brought some form of ease to people that listen to him. And I know that my music also gives that kind of feeling, like it gives that positive vibe.
Absolutely.
And that's where the line. I feel the line because and also the word Osaniowinde means like to each his own. And yeah, so Osaniowinde like is also like means like the word means to each his own, and it's very, very important. I just felt like it was very, very important for people to realize that we all have different paths, and it's very, very important to just focus on our own journeys. Because I feel like sometimes we like to compare. Like comparison is always a thing, but factors will always be different. So that thought process inspired the idea of Oson, to each his own. So basically, the music I made on Osadebe is just me saying that, oh, I have my own path to follow and I'm just going to focus on it.
You're such a deep person, man.
Yeah, I read a lot actually.
You're very deep. What does success look like to Joeboy?
Success for me is, I think it's all in the mind. The fact that I can wake up every day and not feel defeated. The fact that, okay, if I feel like, oh, there's a challenge or there's something I need to go for and I have everything and I have the willpower to go for it, I'm successful. Because everything that we do, everything that we've done, everything that we achieved came as a result of our thought process. Like it all starts from the mind. And if you did not believe you could do it, it probably won't happen. So for me, I feel like if you have your mind in check and you are always ready to go for what you want, you are successful already.
We'll talk a bit in a minute. We'll talk in a minute about your upcoming album that you're working on.
Yeah.
But before that, does anyone have a question for Joeboy? Anyone have a question for Joeboy? There's a mic being passed around. Please feel free to call for the mic if you have a question. So you're working on your new album.
Yeah.
There's recently been a conversation around Afrobeat versus African music versus global music. What should we be expecting from this new album? You're not going to tell us not to listen to it.
No. Please listen to my music. Definitely something really, really beautiful. I'm super excited for it, and this is like one of the, like my mind is really clear right now. Like I'm just like really, really focused, and this is the highest my mind has been in a long time.
You don't have a bad song. You're one of those artists.
I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that.
Awesome. So maybe that will.
Yeah, so definitely going to be music that everybody loves and can connect to, for sure. And I'm really, really excited about it.
Want to give us like a sneak peek? Who should we expect?
Who should we expect? Who should we expect? Expect the unexpected.
Okay. So we talked a bit about. Let's do a bit of quick fire questions.
Okay.
Right. If anyone has any questions,
I do.
oh, there's a
I have a
question. All right, let's take a question.